Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss simple past tense. Okay, before this we have discussed all present tenses. So if you haven't watched those videos, please go and watch. Then only you have to see this video. Okay, because I will go straight forward. I will not explain few things which I might have explained in my previous videos. Okay, so make sure that before watching this video you have watched all the previous videos. Okay, so in the sequence you can understand better. So today we are going to discuss simple past tense. So from now we started past tense. Okay, in simple, what does mean by past tense? What does mean by past tense? The action which is completed in the past. Okay, to show that action, to represent that action, we use past tense. Okay, so in that too we have four subtypes: simple past tense, past continuous tense, perfect past perfect tense, and in the last past perfect continuous tense. Okay, so there are four types. In all the three tenses we have four types. So likewise we in the past we have four types. So first we will discuss about simple past tense. So it is quite easy compared to other tenses, but at the same time it is tricky. So if you pay your 100% attention, then only you can understand this very properly. So first we will discuss when to use simple past tense. Okay, what is the first thing we need to understand? When to use. When to use means when you are going to use this simple past tense. Okay, somewhere we are using, then only we are learning here, right? If we are not using, we will not learn. It's very simple. First we need to know when we have to use this tense. So first thing and only very important thing, to tell the completed action in the past. To tell the completed actions in the past. So whatever actions which are already completed in the past, means in previous time. So to tell those actions, we use simple past tense. Okay. So see here, whenever we are talking about completed action, we need to specify time. In majority of cases, you will see we will mention the time. If we are not mentioning time, we can use present perfect tense. Okay, we already discussed that in the previous videos. So what is the difference between simple past tense and present perfect tense? So one more time I am repeating here. We use simple past tense to tell the completed action in the past. Okay, the actions which are completed means automatically they go into the past only. So to tell about those actions we use simple past tense. Okay, so only one very important rule is that we use simple past tense to tell the completed actions in the past. Okay, up to this you understood when and where we have to use simple past tense. Let's move forward. After this we will see the positive structure, negative structure and interrogative structure in simple past tense. Okay, so here it is little bit tricky. Like in simple present tense we have seen, right? In positive sentences there is no helping verb. Even here in positive structure, first we will see the positive structure, right? Even you can say affirmative structure, positive sentence, positive sentence. Okay, or you can say affirmative, both are same. So first here in all the positive sentences we are taking subject at the first position, right? Even here subject plus second form of verb plus object. So it is quite simple, right? Only three things are there. First, subject, we already know what does mean by subject. Okay, the person or thing which performs the action, that is subject. It can be noun or pronoun. After that, second form of verb, and in the last, object. Okay, so here what you need to know, second form of verb. That is why I am telling you, go through all the four forms of verb. Okay, verb is very important. See, in every and each and every structure, verb is there. So see, in English there is no sentence without verb. So verbs are very important. You must know all the helping verbs, all the main verbs, and all the four forms of all the main verbs. So if you know, then only you can frame a sentence in the past, future, and present. If you don't know the forms, you can't make. Okay, you can't frame. So you need to understand this. So here we are using second form of verb. If you don't know second form of verb, you can't frame a sentence using simple past tense. It's obvious. Whenever you need to frame any sentence using simple past tense, you need to know second form of verb. Then only it is possible to frame, right? So for that, make sure that you know enough verbs and you know all the four form of those verbs. Okay. Now see, what is the structure? Subject plus second form of verb plus object. Okay, this is the structure for positive sentence. Positive sentence. Now second form is ed form or in irregular verbs, and it will be the little bit different. Okay, so here we will see a few examples so you will get a better understanding. So first sentence, she danced. She danced in the party last night. She danced in the party last night. Now what is the subject here? She is a subject. Here I missed one thing, that is the danced. It should be second form, right? So this is the second form of verb. This is subject and remaining part is object. Okay, this part is object. Now see here, one more thing, here we don't have any rule specific that for singular we have to use this, for plural subjects we have to use that. There is no such rule here. In all the tenses you have seen that. Okay, even in simple present tense, in all other tenses there is specific rule. With singular subjects and with plural subjects we have to use different kind of verbs. Okay, subject verb agreement. But here with singular, with plural, with all the verbs same, subject plus second form of verb, that's it. Okay, so that's what make it easier. Okay, so first subject, it can be singular or plural. Okay, after that directly you have to use second form of verb, that's it. She danced in the party last night. She danced in the party last night. So this is one example. After that, I talked with my friends in morning. I talked with my friend in the morning. Here we have to write the, even we will see the articles, how we have to use the articles. I talked with my friend in the morning. I talked with my friends in the morning. So what is the subject here? This is subject. This is second form of verb, and this leftward part is object. Okay, now let's take one plural subject. These two are singular, right? And same we are using second form in both the cases, even for singular, even for plural. Now they wrote all their homework. They wrote all their homework yesterday. They wrote all their homework yesterday. Now this is subject, right? This is plural. They means whenever more than one person is there, at that time we use they pronoun. Okay, so they wrote all their homework yesterday. So wrote, this is second form, right? Second form of right. Wrote is the second form of right. After that, all their homework yesterday. All their homework yesterday. So this is what this left verb part is object. Okay, no need to tell you, you understood that, right? They wrote all their homework yesterday. So here you understood how it is working here in simple past tense. So first example, she danced in the party last night. I talked with my friend in the morning. In the morning. They wrote all their homework yesterday. They wrote all their homework yesterday. So let's see two more examples. Okay. So these are the three examples. So let's see two more examples so you will get a little bit better understanding. So let's see fourth example. Boys came to the school on time today. On time today. So here what we are telling, boys came to the school on time today. Let's say some program is there in the school. So boys will come before the time. Okay. So here what is there? Let's assume that some program is there in your school. So how you will go before the time? Every day you may go late. But when your program is there, you will not go late. So what is the example? Boys came to the school on the time. So here this is subject which is plural subject, right? Came is the second form of come and this leftover part is object. So this is one more example. And last example. A girl said that she will not come to school. She will not come to the school. She will not come to the school. So here this part is subject and this is the second form of verb and leftover part is object. So what you need to understand here, in positive structure there is nothing tricky. Okay, only second form of verb we are using irrespective or singular or plural subject. Okay, so you need to know second form of verb. That's it. That's the requirement for the positive structure in simple past tense. Okay, if you understood this much, it's enough. Just make sure that you are practicing enough. So try to write a few sentences by yourself. Some means at least 10 you should write. And make proper notes in your notebook. Okay, then only you can refer and you can revise it. Now let's discuss negative sentences in simple past tense. Okay, here there is some tricky part. So negative sentence, or you can say sentences. Okay, negative sentences, here subject will be at the starting position. Subject, okay, yes stands for subject. After that here did will be there, did plus not, or you can say did not directly, or you can say a subject plus did plus not plus first form of verb plus object. Now it becomes little bit long, right? Quite long. So it is not difficult if you understand properly. First subject is there, you know subject. You know first form of verb, you know object. What you don't know, that is even you know not. You don't know only one thing, that is did. Okay, did is helping verb which we use in simple past tense. What is the helping verb which we use in simple past tense? Did. That is did. But when we have seen the positive structure, there was no did, right? What was the structure? Subject plus second form verb plus object. So there was no did, right? So that is the tricky part in simple past tense. Okay, in positive sentence we don't use any helping verb, but when it comes to negative sentences or interrogative sentences, so we use did as a helping verb. So this thing you have to remember. Whenever you are telling positive statement in simple past tense, you don't need to use any helping verb. Okay, directly second form of verb, that's it. But when you come to the negative statement or the interrogative statement, you must have to use did helping verb. Okay, so here what you need to understand, did. So as we have seen in the positive structure, here there is no singular plural subject. Even in the negative structure, there is no such singular or plural subject role here. Okay, that is the easy part. And what is the tricky part? In positive structure, there is no helping verb, but in negative and interrogative sentences, you have to use did as a helping verb. This thing you have to remember. How you will remember? So for that, you need to practice this very well. So if you practice 10 to 20 sentences using positive structure, negative structure, and interrogative, you will get it. Okay. So hardly if you spend 1 hour, that's more than enough. Okay. So here you understood what is did here. Did is a helping verb, and irrespective of singular and plural verb, we use did for all the subjects. Okay, it may be singular subject, it may be plural subject. So now let's see a few examples. So first example, I did not dance in the party last night. So here I forgot to tell you one more thing. Here we are using first form of verb. In positive sentences, we were using second form of verb, right? But when it comes to negative and interrogative sentences, we use a first form of verb. There is one reason behind that. Whenever we use did in the sentence, okay, in positive and in interrogative sentence, in negative and in interrogative sentences, we are using did. Did is actually second form of do. So already we are using one second form of verb, you can say, or you can say whenever we are using did in any sentence, so we should not use second form of verb. Okay, we use only first form of verb. So this is very important thing you must need to understand. Why? What miss few lot of not few lot of students make mistake. They use second form in negative too. They use second form of verb. How they will tell? I did not dance in the party last night. Last night is there, right? So they think that here also they have to use second form, but it is not like that. Whenever did is there, you must have to use first form of verb. So what is the correct sentence? I did not dance in the party last night. I did not dance, not danced. It is I did not dance in the party last night. So you understood here, this is first form of verb. This is very important. In positive sentences, it is the second form because did is not there in positive sentences. But in negative and interrogative, did is there. That's the reason we have to use first form of verb. So this is subject, this is helping verb, this is first form of verb, and remaining part is object. Okay, this is first example. Now second, he did not read a book. He did not read a book yesterday. He did not read a book yesterday. So here see, what is subject? He is subject. Did not for negative. Okay, read first form of verb and remaining part is object. Okay, now let's see third example. They did not help me with my doubts. They did not help me with my doubts. So here see, this is subject and subject is plural. For that too we are using did, and even for singular subject we are using did. So irrespective of subjects, subject might be singular, might be plural, we have to use only one helping verb, that is did. Okay, so here this is the first form of verb and remaining part is object. So what you need to understand here, subject plus did not plus first form of verb plus object. So here did is a helping verb and first form of verb we have to use in these structures. Okay, let's say two more examples. So next example, teacher did not attend class yesterday. A teacher did not attend the class yesterday. Our teacher did not attend the class yesterday. Now our teacher is singular, right? Our means one teacher. So this is singular. Did not for negative. Attend first form of verb, and in the last, what is this? The class is object. So this is example. What? A teacher did not attend the class yesterday. Let's say you have to make this sentence in positive. How you will make? A teacher attended the class yesterday. A teacher attended. So did is not the second form of verb we have to use, but in negative, first form of verb, and did not as helping verb. Did, not. Not is for negative. Okay. Last, girls did not play in the ground. Only boys will play, right? This is one general thing you can observe in the schools. Girl did not play in the ground. So girls, not girl. Even if you take girl, same structure you have to write. And even if you use singular plural, is same we have to write. Okay. So this is subject. This is for negative, and this part is object. So you understood up to this what is the negative sentences in simple past tense. Okay, if you practice more examples, you will get better. So subject plus did not plus first form. Now let's talk about interrogative sentences in simple past tense. Okay, interrogative means asking something, or you can say asking questions, or you can say questions. Interrogative sentences, or you can say verbal questions. First we see the verbal questions, right? Or you can say yes no type question. Yes no type questions. Yes no type questions, or verbal questions. Both are same. I already told you. If you have seen my previous video, I explained that very well. Okay. Now here, what should be the structure? As we have discussed, for any verbal question or for any yes no type question, we use helping verb at the first position, right? So what is the helping verb here? What is the helping verb? That is did. So did must be at the first position, right? So if you learn logically, you can remember things for a long time. So just try to understand reason why we are using these structures. So it will last long time in your mind. It will last for long time in your mind. So did plus subject plus first form of verb plus object. So this is the structure for verbal questions, or you can say yes no type questions. First helping verb, that is did here. After that subject, after that first form of verb, and in the last object. So here let's see example. Did she dance in the party? Did she dance in the party last night? Last night? Question mark. This is question, right? So you have to put question mark at the end of the sentence. So did she dance in the party last night? Did she dance in the party last night? So here this is helping verb. This is subject. This is first form of verb, and remaining thing is object. It is easy, right? And here did is there. That's the reason we are using first form of verb. This is very crucial thing you need to remember. So most of the students make mistake here. They use second form, but you have to use only first form. Whenever we are using did, you must have to use first form of verb. So did she dance in the party last night? Second example. Did they pay all the exam fees, exam fees before time, before time. What they are asking, did they pay all the exam fees before time? So here this is helping verb, this is plural subject. So here for singular, for plural, I am repeating that only one helping verb is there, that is did. After that, first form of verb and remaining part is object. Okay, let's see another example. So next example, uh, did a boy did a boy go to school go to school yesterday? Did a boy go to school yesterday? Question mark. So here, what is helping verb? That is did, and a boy is subject. Go is the first form of verb, and remaining part is object. Okay. So here, what you have understood? First, at the starting, did we have to take, and whenever we are using did in a sentence, we must have to use first form of verb. Okay. This structure, if you get, so you can form these sentences very easily. So after this, you just have to practice more examples by your own. Okay. So try to practice. If you don't practice, you will forget. So let's see a few more examples. So next example is did. Fourth example, did he write all the homework? All the homework. Did he write all the homework? Miss in the morning. In the morning. Now you may say how morning became the past. Let's say this is afternoon time. If we are telling about morning, it will become past. Okay, so let's assume that it's afternoon or evening time. So this is how we are telling. Did he write all the homework in the morning? Did he write all the homework in the morning? So here, what is this? Is helping verb. This is subject, and this is first form of verb, and remaining part is object. So what you need to understand here? You understood everything, right? Let's take one more example. Did did they do all their work? All their work in last week? In last week? In the last week? Okay. In the last week. Space is not there. So did they do all their work in the last week? So here, see, what there is nothing new, all you understood, right? These are the few examples of yes no type questions. How you will answer these questions? Okay, that is the tricky part. I didn't ask you. Now I will tell you. One means for one question I will tell positive and negative answers. These are the yes no type questions, right? And we can answer this question with yes or no. So what is the last question? Did they do all their work? Did they do all their work? Now how you will answer this question? First way, in positive. Okay, first with positive answer. Yes, they did all their work. Yes, they did all their work in the last week. In the last week. Negative answer. No, they did not do their work in the last week. You understood? First, if you are listening carefully, you can understand. Let's take this one. Did he write all the homework in the morning? What is the positive answer? Yes, he wrote all the homework in the morning. Yes, he wrote. In positive, only second form of verb. Okay. In negative, no, he did not write all the homework in the morning. No, he did not write all the homework in the morning. So if you practice like this, it is much good. Okay. So what you need to do? First, use this yes no type questions. After that, try to write both the answers, positive answer, negative answers, and speak loudly. Read it loudly. Whenever you are writing, I know writing part is very easy for you, and whenever it comes to speaking, just read loudly at home. Okay, that is how fluency will come. When you are repeatedly pronouncing these words, automatically you will become fluent. Okay, so try to read it loudly. So this is all about yes no type questions. Now we will see the last part, that is WH questions. Okay, so it is not quite big. I will not extend it. You understood everything about that. And let's transform these questions as WH questions. Okay, WH questions. WH. Okay, WH questions. Now in WH questions, we just use WH words before this questions, right? Here word will be there. Here WH word will be there. WH word plus date plus date. This should be small, right? It is coming at the second place. Whenever it is coming at the first place, then only it is capital. Otherwise, it's so now let's transform this sentence. No, we will take a few new examples. So let's take one new example. When did she come to school? First, when did she come to school? Come to the school. Come to the school. When did she come to the school? Here, what I have written. This is not when, right? Sorry. When did she come to the school? Now, this is WH word followed by helping verb date, and after that subject and first form of verb, and in the last object. So here, what you need to understand, after WH word, helping verb will be there in all the WH sentences. In WH questions, we have seen that whenever we are using any WH word, after that we use the helping verb. Okay, that's how we frame the WH question. So here, what is the question? When did she come to the school? When did she come to the school? Here, first form of verb, you have to remember that because did is there. Whenever did is there in any sentence, you must have to use first form of verb. That's the rule you have to remember. Okay. After that, let's see another example. Why did he write? Why did he write his homework in rough notebook? Okay, so in a rough notebook or rough book. So even if you write book or notebook, it's fine. Okay. Why did he write his homework in a rough book? So here, same structure. First WH word, after that helping verb date, after the subject and first form of verb in the last object. So what you need to understand here, if you understand with did we are using first form of verb, and after that this structure. Okay, two examples I have written here. When did she come to the school? And second is why did he write his homework in rough notebook? So I don't think I need to give more examples unless it will extend. Now 3 examples you have to write by your own. And one more exercise I want to give you that so first take positive sentences like I did all my work. This is positive, right? So here don't take this. So here did we are using as main verb. So you will face a little bit a problem here. So what I will do, I will cover that part in the conclusion video. One video I will make only for this tricky part. This is all simple I am discussing here. Okay, whatever tricky part is there, we will discuss in the last. So first take the positive sentences like she danced at the party yesterday. She danced at the party yesterday. After that, try to convert that sentence into negative and later in interrogative. What will be the negative for that? She danced at the party yesterday. she did not dance at the party yesterday. And after that, what is the interrogative? Did she dance at the party yesterday? So here, if you understood this structure properly, easily you will frame. And one WH I left, right? Why did she dance at the party yesterday? So like this, you have to frame different kinds of sentences in simple past tense. Okay. If you practice for 2 to 3 hours, that's it. Okay. So give one day for one tense and practice this perfectly. Once you are perfect, you will play with the English. Okay. It is that much easy if you understand. Okay, before winding up this video, so please do subscribe my YouTube channel and click the bell icon so you will get the notification whenever I upload new videos. Thank you.